I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. That's what many here wanted. A quiet life in a quiet place, without the noise or the trouble of a city.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Halt, Outlander! By the code of Malakath, this stronghold belongs to the Orcs. Your kind are unwelcome. This is our stronghold. Here, we are free to live as Malakath intended, away from the prying eyes of the Nords. You're not an Orc or Bloodkin, so stay out. We only help our own. He is the Daedric Lord of the Orcs, the keeper of the sworn oath and the bloody curse. We live by his code and follow his teachings. An outlander like you wouldn't understand. We've heard whispers of an enchanted pair of gauntlets, hidden and protected by dangerous men, beasts, or worse. They are called the Forge Master's Fingers. Bring them to our chief, and he will decide if you are worthy to be bloodkin to the Orcs. We will see. Oh!
Now don't you let Rokas cause you any bother.
My boy Leontius lives in Old Trollden. Damn drunk. That's right. Old Inn to the south. The oaf doesn't even bother to visit these days. What am I supposed to do if the dragons burn down the farm? You're a traveler, right? I have this letter for him. Let him know how much of a failure he is. Good. You make sure the lug tips you when it gets it. What, have you been staring at your feet this whole time? You see that big city up ahead of you? Markarth? Head over there. Unless you feel like helping my wife pick crops. And then 50 years later, you'll wake up and still be here. All right.
My husband just gets cranky when he doesn't get enough sleep.
The Forsworn have taken Kolskager mine. We're the only ones left.
Gods. You two head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl.
Don't go to Kolskager. It's not safe. Kolskager mine is lost, friend. Forsworn came in the night, killed everyone. Gat and I are the only ones who escaped. Hopefully Skaggy will send word to the Jarl and something will be done.
Stupid dog.
I'd be grateful. Kolskager is my home. But I wouldn't go there if I were you. There's a whole group of them with axes and magic on their side. You'd never stand a chance. Skaggy is in charge, not me. Good day.
Cole, did you hear that? Pava was driven out of his mind. Almost everyone is dead.
Stupid dog.
Why is everyone so upset? If there's Forsworn, the Jarl will take care of them, right?
Damn Forsworn. Only a matter of time before they hit here, too. I'll buy everything you've dug up. That I do. If you want to grab a pickaxe and dig up some iron, feel free. I'll pay for anything you bring me. Until next time. May the god... I'll buy everything you've dug up. That I do. If you want to grab a pickaxe and dig up some iron, feel free. I'll pay for anything you bring.
The Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort.
Don't have much to say to you. Got work. Good afternoon.
It's amazing how much work... I'm just here to dig. Not much else to talk about.
I'm just here to mine. Got ore to dig.
Need something?
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn.
Don't have
know
much.
it yet.
I'll buy everything you've dug up. That I do. If you want to grab a pickaxe and dig up some iron, feel free. Pay for anything you bring.
City of Markarth sure is a beauty. It's an old city. Legends say dwarves built it first. Then after they vanished, the natives moved in.
How are the new breeds getting along with my dog?
This is Markarth, First time in Markarth, traveler. Take my advice. If you see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it. See? There you go, getting involved. Don't ask too many questions in Markarth. Safer for everyone that way. Head on in. Keep your nose clean and you won't have any problems with us. Travel southeast and you'll find an orc stronghold. Right up around the old Dushnip or Kalkan mine.
A war dog is good company and good protection. My family's been doing it for years. You need one out in the Reach. Don't want to be alone when some Forsworn comes swinging. I personally trained a whole litter for the Jarl. That reminds me, I was gonna deliver some dog food to the keep. Spiced beef, their favorite. Wow, look at you. Thanks. Take it to Voada. She handles all the dogs for the Jarl. Good. Here you are. He'll follow you to oblivion and back, if it comes to that.
May the crags fail to trip your feet.
Outsiders aren't. Break the law in Markarth, and it's off to sit in a mine with you. I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee. Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would
The
look
reach belongs to
lovely
the
on my
Firstborn.
sister.
Hey!
What was
Hey!
that?
The old gods give me strength! I bleed!
I'd die for my people.
Forsworn are here in the city!
We'll handle things from here. Move along. I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it. That's right. It isn't. All right then.
Margaret, he killed her. Right in... She's a traveler from the Imperial City. Came by every day looking for jewelry for her relatives back home. Why would anyone want to kill her? Doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now.
God.
What's happening to this city?
A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened? The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too
Margaret.
many pints of mead. Silverblood Inn.
He killed her. Right in
Until
front
next
of me.
time.
We'll handle things from here. Move
Did you
along.
see that, madman? A forsworn agent. Here in the city. Think he worked down at the smelter. Lot of laborers there
We'll
are
handle things from
sympathetic
here.
to the forsworn.
Move along.
This has ruined my entire...
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work.
Lisbeth handles the
You there,
customers.
if you're
I
here
just
to
check the
trade,
shipments.
Step up to the counter. No, I'm not Arnleaf. Yes, I know it's called Arnleaf and Sons. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn oaf. No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us. Come back whenever you need something.
Feel free to take a look around the store.
I'm Mednane. I was just comparing the ledgers from last season.
Not too bad, I hope.
Worse. The loss of shipments from Forsworn attacks are really hitting us hard.
You don't know anything about this house?
No.
Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find. Fresh food. Wait. Hear that? I think it came this way. That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on. We're getting to the bottom of this. Come out. We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open.
Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
You first. Come on. Let's go. We're getting out of here. Now. We're getting out of here. Now.
No. Kill. Crush his bones. Tear at his flesh.
Yeah! Get out of my head, David.
You will kill. You will kill, or you will die.
Sure. I submit.
Yes. Your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down. Yes, further into the bowels. So close. Your prize is waiting. did you think Moleg Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak! Yes, it's an altar. Men would come and sacrifice the wretched in my name. The weak would be punished by the strong. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate the altar until you came. Revenge? No, I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing, captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
Ouch. Bloody enough for you, outsider? Markarth, is it bloody enough for you? If I was threatening you, believe me, you'd know it. You outsiders never learn. If the Forsworn don't get you, the guards will throw you in Sidna mine to work your fingers off. Think that's water in the river? Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth, friend. It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners that dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first. Jarl is who you want to talk to. Always coin to be made killing off some Forsworn in the hills.
The Treasury House is real. I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons. For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has a way with the workers. It's an old family, very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim. I have records I need to tend to.
I've worked in the Treasury House for almost 20 years.
My husband Thonar handles all our family's business. He's an important... My dear vagrant, we're the only family worth knowing in Markarth. We own everything in this city, even the jail. And guess who owns the Silver Blood Inn? Not that we named it that. The people just insisted. He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that keeps us respected is handled by my Thonar. I married Thonar for the money, and I'm not the least bit ashamed to admit it. Yes.
I work for the Silverbloods. Help clean. Just here to work.
Excuse me. What's your business here? If you must know, I'm the maid. And the master of the house is old and needs his rest. So if you don't have any business, leave. You again. What are you doing here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time. This is a private home, and the master of the house is a very old man. He's not to be disturbed.
Yes? What do you need?
Well, hello. Yes? Yes?
You again. What are you...
Trouble?
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason. If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. All right. I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Archay will reward you. Take my key, and be careful. Tread lightly in the hall. You don't know what's in there.
We're here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves. Understand?
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me. Finally, someone with decent sense. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. Jarl Igmund can't ignore us for much longer. Not if the Silverblood family has a say. Stay out of trouble in my city.
Whole dwarven city underneath the keep. The Shu and Zel. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
On Dolomar is the commander of the Thalmor in You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bask in it. We're the ruling body of the Old Mary Dominion. Saviors of Myr. Victors of the Great War. The Empire exists because we allow it to exist. And I'm here to make sure the Jarl of Markarth remembers that. The Thalmor saved all of Elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name, Wood Elves. We intend to prove the superiority of Myr over man, 1 century at a time.
As his house, Igmund's father was killed by Forsworn. I won't rest until they've paid their blood. Rayreg is far too cautious, but I'll agree with him on any measure that keeps the city safe.
You're trespassing here. You'd better clear out.
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless.
The Empire. I'm the Jarl's personal blacksmith, but that doesn't mean I can't sell you a few pieces for a fair price. Depends on what you need. A light armor is good for travel, less to carry. A heavy armor weighs you down, but no true warrior goes without it. If you want some heavy armor, I might have a deal we could work out. I need a Daedra's heart. Jarl wants me to cool his new sword in blood. You get me a heart, I get you some armor. Interested? Good hunting. The strongholds keep to themselves. Skyrim hasn't always been kind to the orcs.
The Thalmor know how to deal with Talos workers.
Before you say anything, no, I am not from the Reach. All right then.
Don't mind the dogs. Oh, thank you. The dogs were getting restless. Here, this is for you.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off. Anton sure looks like he's from the Reach. Don't tell him that.
You speak to Igmund, son of Rolfdir, Jarl of Markarth. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. My guards told me, poor Margaret, and witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? You are? Very good.
May I see it? Excellent. Very good. This is exactly what I need to complete a series of studies I'm doing on Dwemer craftsmanship and magical resonance. I simply must have this. I'll pay you double what it's worth. With this, the world could have a better understanding of the Dwemer. Come now, where's your sense of propriety? Extorting an old man like this. Wonderful. You've just made an important contribution to the advancement of a Dwemer scholarship. Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuanzel. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. What? Oh, goodbye.
I'm Calselmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Find out what's happening in the Hall of the Dead. Arcay will watch over you.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear. I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls. It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten. You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt. A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment. It's inside Reachcliff Cave, but the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Namira's embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.